I mean, listen, I think the problem with a lot of stuff in America is we like brought up like pornography, that like people learn things through porn. So like what they see in porn, they're like, oh, that's like, you know what I mean? So like my impression of lesbian sex is just like scissoring and like you call it a day and that's like it. You know what I mean? Here we go.
Hey.
Are you ready?
No. Look, I don't have nothing to do. Come on. I'm so excited to make you so pretty.
I'm just trying to like feel your face and like what we're gonna, cause we're like almost the same skin tone, if not.
Almost doesn't count.
No, but in like the makeup world, it's close enough that it's not gonna matter.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just trying to think. I really want to glue your eyebrows down, but I know you're not gonna let me do that.
Go ahead.
Really?
I don't care. I mean, it's coming off.
Yeah, it washes off.
As long as I don't lose eyebrows, I don't care.
Okay.
Is there not? Am I gonna break out?
I don't. I mean, I have pretty good skin.
Okay.
I'm not trying to fuck you up for your first time.
Say less.
Let me cut this off.
Say
So we get a fresh start. This is the start of something new.
High School Musical?
It feels so right to be here with you.
Oh.
Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go.
You know, I had a YouTube channel once.
What?
I was like 13. I mean, when did YouTube first come out?
2007.
That's 14. Yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Love the pampered life.
I do.
Let's get a second to. I'm gonna do one more layer.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we've talked about this before. Close your eyes. Where I feel like we started like this. Like I was very like grown up to be masc, and like you're very feminine. And then as we grew up, we like crossed, and then we just. So this is gonna be scary, but we're gonna clean it up, and it'll be fine. I feel like we have to talk about our family dynamic for a second.
Okay.
Because, so, like a week ago, I referred to you as my cousin.
Oh, I refer to you as my god brother.
And she referred to me.
Easier.
I know, as my as I was your god brother.
Yep.
And I was like, oop.
It don't matter.
I've been telling everyone for the past 25 years.
Me too. And then I was just like, I feel like god brother's easier.
Yeah.
And more accurate, potentially.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna work with it. But I guess I didn't inform you.
I know. So basically, long story short, our moms were pregnant together at the same time in high school.
Teenage pregnancy.
Yeah. And we've been family friends ever since.
Correct.
So even if they stay beefing
first.
or whatever. Oop.
Beefing.
Our moms are beefing sometimes.
Okay. Christopher?
Yeah.
No.
It's okay. It will make sense. I promise you.
Okay. Oh! So
what?
I met a gay man yesterday. He about 6'6".
And
it was fun.
And why was I not invited?
Because it was Easter and like family wise. He was my cousin. He's my aunt's brother-in-law.
Okay. What's his Instagram? What's he?
Ooh.
What's he working with?
Spit something. Spit on something. That's all I know. That's all I remember. Spit.
Luckily for him, I'm into that.
Spit on something. But hey, you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't know.
Was he single?
Every gay
Like,
man
did you
I
not?
see, I'm just like,
Okay. You're like, I know somebody.
I wonder if that's your soulmate. So Chris, does the world know what kind of man you're looking for? I just want to speak it out and put it in the universe, you know?
I
might
think
just
so.
watch.
Well, I feel like I'm very open. So obviously, like, if I had a choice, right? If I could just like go to the machine and go beep, boop, 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 and like make what I wanted, there's a couple options that would like spit out at me.
Give me a celebrity first.
A celebrity?
Oh, Sofia Vergara's husband, right?
Yeah.
What's his
Joe Manganiello.
Okay.
He top of the list. Who else is top of the list? Who? You can say it.
I don't know. That's all I got.
Oh, I know what you said. She said that porn guy. That's fine. They know I watch porn.
I mean, the whole world watch porn?
Yeah. His name's Chirac.
I was trying to help you.
Yeah.
I wasn't being
Oh,
secretive.
okay.
I was trying to like tell you that I know what you want.
His name's Chirac. He's like, oh my god. He's Persian. Ooh. I don't know if I'd be able to control myself if I was in the same room as him, with him. He's one of those people that I just like, he posts something on the internet, and I was like, damn. I gotta take a second to like, no. Cause I just, you know what, he was selling some pots on his, cause he's like into like plants and stuff. And so he was like, oh, come pick up in LA, like, you know, $25. And I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck about plants, but all of a sudden, I might drive to LA. No, I was too scared. I was too scared.
Why didn't call me?
What am I doing? I'm gonna show up.
Took you.
I would have showed
What's
up
his
with just Chirac.
Hey, Chirac.
Okay, shout out. Yeah, I was too nervous.
Yeah, I would have took you.
Like, what would I have done? I would have just showed up and he'd have been like, here's your fucking succulents. And
yeah,
like,
and then you say, oh, I didn't come for the succulents. I came to suck. Suck you.
No! I'm trying to be respectful, you know? Because I'm sure he gets that a lot and like, that's like annoying, you know?
But,
see, what I want to know.
Okay, come on.
I want to know all the lesbian tea. I know we've kind of talked about it before, but I think our viewers are
well, ask me.
Interested. I'm trying to think what the
Let me just also note, I do not speak for the lesbian community. I speak for me and my personal experiences.
There you go. I'm really intrigued. Okay, so I know like in the gay world, it breaks out into like a bunch of different categories.
Right.
So you could be like a bear or like an otter, a little twink, you know, whatever. I want to know, are there like lesbian equivalents of that? Like, do you guys have
a twink?
Yeah, like, oh, like, you know, ooh, look, there goes like,
you know,
a whatever. You know, see what I'm saying?
Okay, see, look.
Like, for example, you can open your eye. Like, I only know, like,
femme, stem, butch.
Yeah, like femme,
stud,
or like lipstick.
dyke, lipstick. Yeah.
I've heard of stud before.
Stud is more so like black masculine, but some people don't like to, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody is entitled to their own.
Right.
Like sometimes, I think, similar to a lot of things. When you hear it with a negative connotation, it makes you kind of like, do I want to associate as that, even though that's what I feel like I am?
Right. Well, because I feel like that with like dyke specifically. So like I was under the impression that that wasn't like a bad term. But I've heard in some, like, it's becoming a bad word? I don't know.
It's like any derogatory word, essentially, right? Like, people who are actually of that specific community can choose to use the word. Right. But, like, don't call me that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like...
So it's kind of like, for example, like...
That's what I've seen. I don't identify as a said dyke.
Yeah.
But again, that's because, like, I feel like as a kid, the association was never a positive one. Right. And so maybe that's my own personal struggle, like, figuring out, like, the actual word I identify with, because as a kid, or not even as a kid, but just as, you know, a teen, coming out. Growing up in a world that just is always constantly against you, in one way or another. It's just like, damn. Is anything we do good? Right. So
I fully get that, because I feel like that's how I feel about the word fag. So like,
I would never.
It's interesting because like for me and my friends, it's always, hey fag, what up faggot, you know, like whatever.
Makes me so uncomfortable.
But but the thing is, like, we have that mutual understanding between us.
Right.
If someone came in and said, hey fag, you know what I mean? Like, so it's one of those things that I think is interesting about language. It's like, you know, things mean certain things, but in certain, you know, situations, there's a little bit, you know, wiggle room, for lack of better words, to play with stuff. I don't know. I think lesbian sex might be a little too too risque for the channel. I don't know. I mean, listen. I think the problem with a lot of stuff in America is we like brought up like pornography, that like people learn things through porn. So like what they see in porn, they're like, oh, that's like, you know what I mean? So like my impression of lesbian sex is just like scissoring and like you call it a day, and that's like, yeah, you know what I mean?
First of all, my ass is too big to ever do that. Like, just know,
right? It
don't work for us all.
Okay. Like it looks good on camera.
Does it though? Because I don't watch it.
Oh, well, I would assume. I don't. That's what I'd assume.
Yeah. Probably in my life, like.
You did it once just to try it.
Scissoring?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Like said, what's this about?
3, 2,
yeah.
1? I don't know. Yeah, I honestly couldn't even tell you what lesbian porn
looks like.
Yeah, just because I hear it and I'm just like, turn this shit off. Like,
you know she's lying.
Right. Like, what in the hell?
Okay, I think you're like looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna move on to your face.
Whoo, child. Oh no.
What? So see how you're becoming so flat?
Yes.
Yeah, don't touch your face anymore.
You're
not allowed to touch your face.
Okay, my nose is, you know, I got.
So what's happening is the makeup is gonna basically like turn you into just super flat, and then we're gonna have to re-add in all your features. Like, it's what we're doing.
That is so annoying.
Yeah.
So wait, what do you identify as, a bear?
It's hard for me because I think I'm like in between a lot of things.
Okay, like
it's like not super cut and dry. So what's interesting about the like bear community, and I'm sure you can like speak on this in like the lesbian community,
is it white?
Yeah, it's very like white focused.
That's how I feel about white. Well, we can get into that.
Right. So like it's hard because like when you think of like bear, you're not gonna think of me, but I feel like being oh shit, we gotta turn down this light or something, because no wait, we need that one.
Oh no.
Oh
no, child.
You look like The Mask. Jim Carrey. It's.
Are we doing my lips too?
Yeah, well, I'm just doing it just to get it even here. Face.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, you're like a shade deeper, I think, than me.
Duh, I've been trying to tell you.
What was your coming out experience?
Ooh, child, it's a long one.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the 9th grade. You
can spark note it. You don't have to. You know.
Well, baby, I don't know that I know how.
Okay.
In the 9th grade, I did that on purpose. I met this girl, and she was 2 years older than me.
Okay.
And I was very like reserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially regarding like sexuality, just very, very, very like. If you want to know about my first kiss, horrific because I was so reserved.
Right. I fully identify with that.
So, this girl, I met her at some event, and like she was, you know, talking to me and whatnot, and I was like, huh. Like, you know, just like, okay. And obviously, like, prior to this, I did absolutely know about my own self. But it was more so like a, is she flirting? Right.
Okay.
You know, like a,
Yeah, you were feeling it back.
Yeah, almost. like I'm getting vibes. You know, the vibes are here.
You know the fucking vibes.
And then, right. AIM was a thing at that time. And
yeah.
Shout out to AIM.
Okay.
Got me my first little girlfriend.
I think the things we were up to on the internet as a kid, we should not have.
I enjoyed all of it. We'll do it again. And so she aimed me and was like, hey, like, and she was one of those girls that used the word babe for everybody. So it was like, is she saying babe? Because like,
those people are so dangerous. There are so many people who I thought that I was like, this is it, and then you see them talk to somebody else,
like,
and
babe,
you're like,
hun. I'm like, all right,
fuck.
So I was just like, okay, don't read into it. So that's like, it's same for you. She says babe, you heard her. Like, you know, don't be stupid now.
Right.
And then she hit me with the like, so do you like girls? And I was like, and this was a very uncomfortable question for me because one, I had never really told anybody but my best friend.
Right.
Oh, actually, no. Ashley and I hadn't told each other yet. We was just acting, life was life, without addressing, what happened. And just, by the grace of God, she ended up kind of in the same boat. And so we both got our first girlfriends within like a week of one another.
Oh, shit.
And that's how we ended up coming out to one another.
Yeah. Which, we're going to put a pin in that and I'm going to come back to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the girl was like, do you like girls? And I was like, okay, this can either like ruin my high school career. This can like, it just was a very uncomfortable thing in 2007.
Yeah.
Like, this was a year before Prop 8?
Yeah.
Because Prop 8 was 2008?
That was, yeah.
Okay, so listen, we see the times. We see the way that the world was treating gay folks.
Right.
And so I was just like, ooh, I could tell this girl and then the world knows and then
it can go 50-50.
I don't know how that's going to turn out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bye. Absolutely never in my life have I ever been bi. But hey, it works.
Oh, you were bi first, gay later?
Yes. Well, no, not really. Just with her because, again, I didn't know.
Got it.
What that outcome was going to be like. And I was like, yeah, halfway or some shit like that. And at the time, I think I was trying to be straight, even though I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
And so then she was like, well, I like you, Slate. But she was very straight. Nobody, to this day, people would never probably assume her, but that's her business, not mine.
Mm-hmm.
Standing in a circle. I mean, I was standing straight, and Ashley's running around me in a circle. Like, I got something to tell you. I'm like, okay, I got something to tell you. And like, I don't know. I think it was like a 1, 2, 3. I got a girlfriend. Me too. Like, it was like turn up. Like, yes.
Yeah.
And then all hell broke loose. Like. Everybody with my mama was in my business. Let me tell you that. Because my mom was like, listen, do your little thing. Don't have sex. Don't get pregnant. Okay?
Right.
Don't do weed. Don't do drugs. Yeah. Like, live your little life. And I also played sports, so I was very, focused on that. So it wasn't necessarily like, oh, I'm going to meet a boy or I'm going to meet a girl and, like, lose my mind. Because I just was so driven in sports. And so, but when I tell you, literally everybody but my mom was in my business. Yeah. So my best friend's mom is very, she's to this day is very Christian, but hey, we love growth. So we'll just meet that with that. We love growth. And she was very against it in the beginning, but again, it was just her because my mom didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was minding my business, getting my grades right. She wouldn't worry about me, And so then something occurred. Oh, you know what happened? I threw my best friend under the bus. Sorry, Ashley.
Oh, no.
So sorry, boo. But hey, my mama love you still, so it's okay. At some point, Ashley's mom goes like, can you, she texts my mom like, I need Celeste's phone bill. And my mom's like, what? She's like, I need her phone records. I need to see something. My mom's like, Celeste, why is this woman asking me for your phone bill? I was like, I don't know. And my mom's like, well, I'm gonna give it to her if you don't know. Yeah. Like, if you don't got no reason to have, like, what is it? And so then I start crying. My mom like, what is it? And I was like, Ashley gay. No. Right, but I just wasn't, in my space. I was just shitty. Just a shitty person. My mom would go, okay, are you? No. Right. And she's like, okay. Okay. So she's just like, okay, all right, well, let me tell her I can't get him. Like, yeah, like, cool. Whatever. So I'm like, oh, that probably would have been a perfect segue. Like, and by the way, yes, I am. But I really loved the way that you responded to Ashley, so I'm hoping you respond the same way. But I didn't. Right. But now you have some type of, like, gauge of where,
Incorrect.
No. One of the girls' dads was like, he worked at Poly, so he was in everybody's business, and the girl that I was messing with also was in sports. Yeah. And so he knew her business, and he told her parents, and then her parents, and then he told somebody. Adults really be messing this up. Just messy. Like, mind your business. I'm a kid, okay? Literally. I can't get pregnant. She can't get pregnant. Let us do us. Yeah. Like, y'all not mad that she got a boyfriend, so leave me alone. And he could ruin her life. Yeah. I can't. Yeah. And so somehow that got back to my mom, and my mom is like, oh, because they're like, oh, Celeste is hanging out with the basketball girls. Obviously, basketball girls equals gay. And so my mom was like, what's going on? Are you gay? And I was like, like, I've talked to a girl, but I don't really think I'm feeling it. And at the time, my mom goes like, what? Like, and this is, hey, when I tell you this is foreshadowing like a bitch. She's like, so what's her name? And I knew the girl's name, but I wasn't gonna tell my mom the girl's real name. Right. Senior year came. Mind you, I done had like 4 girlfriends by now. My mama had no clue. Not a clue. These girls, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry. I was just lying in your little face.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. But again, it just was more so about me, not you, girl.
Yeah.
Not about you.
Yeah. Well, no, but that's the thing is, it's not about you.
Right. Yeah.
Not you. Her.
No, I know.
You know?
Yeah. It wasn't to hurt you. It just had to come
You were
together in
doing-
myself. Okay.
Very that.
I went on a college visit, and I remember I was coming home, and my mom calls me and is like, "We need to talk." And I was like, you know, when your stomach drop, and you're like, "What did I do? What could I have done?"
Yeah.
And at the time, I was using Facebook to talk to my girlfriend at the time for whatever reason. And this was when Farmville.
Yeah.
huge.
All that was.
And my mom was a fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
Like
my mom too.
Like,
was
what's
gross.
your password? I need to populate my farm or do some shit on your farm so that I can get some points. Anyways, she and I were talking on Facebook, didn't put two together. My brother at the time, so I was 15, he was 9.
Yeah.
No, how old are you? 17. No, yeah. Yeah.
Don't move.
I was 17, he was 11. And he had some race car game on Facebook and he was using my profile. And she messaged me and he saw it and he freaked out. Like I shouldn't be seeing this more of a thing. And so then he goes into, from what I've been told, he goes into my mom's room and is like, just very like stoic, just like no real emotion, but kind of looks like worried as hell. And my mom was like, "What's going on with you?" And he's like, "Celeste is gonna kill me." And my mom was like, "What?" And so then she obviously cries, and I think somehow he either told her. So it's
Brandon's fault.
You know, shout out to Brandon. Started my little journey. Appreciate you. So she calls me and she like, who's baby? And I was like, huh? You know, stupid.
Yeah.
And really, I don't even think I put it together. She's like, who is baby Celeste?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, is there a baby? I don't know. Like, what are we talking about? And she's like, and I'm not gonna say no name. So such and such called you baby. Like, what is it? And I just was like, hung up the phone. I hung up on my mama.
My mom would have drove down and beat my ass.
I was on my way home.
Oh.
So then she called me back and was like, "You got 5 minutes." Like and I don't even think I answered. And I was in the car. My friends were like, "What's going on?" I was like, "I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it." Just super, because I hadn't told anybody outside of Ashley.
Yeah.
And so the girls that I was in the car with didn't know. And so I was like, obviously I can't share this with you. And so then my mom, she turned my phone off. She's like, "Bitch, you're not gonna answer my phone call? Say the fuck less. You don't get no phone.
Right.
How you gonna baby her now?" And so then I got home, freaking the fuck out, and my mom was sitting in the bed, and I remember I sat at the end of the bed, and she was like, "So you're gay?" And I was like, "Oh shit, I guess." And she's like,
"Hold on, I'm gonna spray your face.
Okay.
So close your eyes.
Okay.
Don't breathe."
And so then I think I, was like, yeah. And she was like, "And so you've just been doing this shit in my face? Like, fuck me, huh?"
Yeah.
Like,
She took it personally when it wasn't.
Absolutely. Like, you didn't trust me. I've asked you so many times. You told me no. Like, why did you feel like you couldn't tell me? And I was like, well, because, girl.
It's not about you.
First of all, we live in a Christian household. Bitch. Right. Okay, do you know what Jesus says, apparently?
Okay.
Yeah,
apparently. That's in a whole nother video.
Yeah, a whole nother one. We could have a whole day with that. And so then she was just like, okay, like, so you gonna tell everybody? Yeah, Sarah just was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not gonna tell me, you're gonna tell everybody.
Okay.
And she's like, "And would you be okay if this shit was on the front page tomorrow?" And I was like, oh, fuck. And again, the world that we were living in, no, I wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
I would have been fucking scared and, fearful of my life maybe. And maybe she didn't understand, but she didn't because she didn't have no reference.
Right.
And so then...
Close. And you're going to keep them closed until I say so.
Okay. I think she told one of my aunts, and she was not very nice in the beginning. Love her now. Talk about growth again, because she was more so like, I don't agree with it, but like, go off. Yeah. This is who you are. And I guess that's not nice.
Keep it close, keep it close.
Don't say that shit to me. But again, everybody is loving me through my life now, and I wish they would. And and then I just kept bringing my girlfriend around, and I don't know if they ask questions, but now my mom's answer is like, why would I not love my child?
Right.
Like, what'd you thought?
Well, I think like once people adjust out of the how could you do this to me?
Mm-hmm. Like once
what else? Realize, what's left?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
You don't hate it? Okay.
Right.
You know how many people I'm like, they say something to me now, like, why did you think that I said, how did you vote? Because I'm real quick.
Right.
How'd you vote in 2008?
Right.
Oh, okay. That's why.
Yeah.
Like, how would you vote now? Okay, that's different. Sure,
Right.
beautiful.
But it's been 10 years.
Yeah, you know, you had to grow. And I didn't have time to deal with you while you was growing.
Right.
I gotta grow too.
Right. So don't go wasting my precious time.
This is what you be doing.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go put a wig. I'm gonna get a wig. We're gonna put it on.
Okay.
And then final touch. I have to do it different. I just have to do the Spice Girl wig because
This is it?
yeah, this is Scary Spice.
Oh, Scary. It's not sporty.
Yeah. No. Scary. She does the like. Okay, we're gonna do a different wig because this.
Thank you, because I don't like it.
This is not the tea.
Oh no. That is not for me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, that is not. Take it off. Take it off.
Wait, this one's like.
I took a detour. Could you be stuck in love with me?
Okay, that's kind of the fantasy. I'm kind of feeling that. Let's play it back a little bit. Oh my god. I'm screaming because I've never seen you like this. Okay, let me.
Could you be stuck in love with me?
Oh, what's that?
Does she think it's me? I think she thinks that's me.
Oh my god, you look like my child.
Did you think I was Christopher?
I did actually for a second.
I can see.
So I was like, I'm confused. 'Cause
Why
I
is she
was like,
brown?
my child.
Okay.
Not why is she brown? Anyway, hey girl.
Damn, Gina, you look bomb.
Thank you, I know.
Yes, girl. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, your
You
son.
always look beautiful.
Shout out to him.
What's that?
We gotta get you on the list next, Mom, for Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, you next,
month.
girl. You next.
First of all, I should be first on the list for this, okay?
Talk about it.
Here we go.
Talk about it.
She wants to start shit always.
She's again. Damn.
Okay,
I hate it
so to take this off, here, wait, scoot up.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah, so you're just gonna like rub it in, and you're gonna want your makeup's just gonna start melting off, lips, everything. We just did your makeup,
Yes.
just took it off, turned out pretty good. The eyes were like, you know,
I liked him.
yeah, it was fine for the first time. First time. Next time,
I keep coming back to what I'm hearing and I don't like it. I keep hearing next time and I just don't know what you're talking about.
well, leave a comment down below after watching this video if you want to see her come back. We'll do a part 2, and we'll really fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out. We're gonna go WeHo. I'm totally.
Would you go out as a drag queen?
Fuck no. Because first of all, then would that be an issue?
No.
That's not an issue?
No.
That's not like.
No, drag's for everybody.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not cultural appropriation in any way.
No.
I'll think about it.
Okay, well, let's get this makeup then.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's all I have to do. Wait, this one's like... yeah, exactly. I need to put like a big like...
What's up, dude?
Dude! No, this is like...
What? What is this? Like, are you ready to get rocked? Are you ready for the time of your life, dude?